Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and the place to be, it's Debsy. Bloop, 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 that's me. Boop, Debsy. Hey guys, I don't know why my face is so flushed and I'm so red, but anyways, welcome back to my channel, and happy Wednesday, and I hope everybody is having a great day. It is starting to get a little cooler, a little colder. I mean, it is Western Pennsylvania, and it is winter. So I thought I would maybe look ahead at summer and actually maybe go backwards a little bit and look at summer maybe about 9 years ago and go over some stories and show you some pictures, a couple pictures, and show a souvenir. It's like a summer show and tell, like what did you do for summer vacation? So I thought I would do that, and I thought I would revisit the boys of summer. I have told you before, I am a Yankees fan. So years and years ago, my friend Tara and I had gone to a couple away games for the Yankees. Now listen, I'm a Yankees fan. Tara really is not a Yankees fan. She's a Pirates fan, as I should be a Pirates fan. The Pirates are my second favorite team, but I am a Yankees fan. She is a Pirates fan. So I had said to her, hey, listen, do you want to go to Baltimore for a Yankees game? And she said, sure, of course. And I said, but listen, you cannot wear a Pirates shirt. And she said, well, why not? And I said, because they're not playing the Pirates. Wear Yankees, please wear a Yankees shirt. And I think she might have even said, okay, wear an Orioles jersey, an Orioles shirt. And I said, no. So we ended up going the first time that we went. Now I'm going to show you this picture. I don't think that this was from the second time we went. This is from the second time that we had went. I do not remember. The picture I'm going to show you is from a boat ride that we took. And the first time that we went, we stayed at a hotel on the Inner Harbor. So, and oh my gosh, and that was a blast. I did not get pictures from that one. No, I did get pictures from that one. I just have no idea where they're at. So I'm going to show you this picture. Now this right here, so that's me right there. And that's my friend Tara. So see, okay. So this was the Sea Dog. I think this was from the year after, because we went in 2012, I think. And then this was 2013. So, okay. So see, so the Sea Dog, that was from the second one. So the story connected to this, the Sea Dog is a speedboat tour of the Inner Harbor. So what they do is they tell you, you get on the boat and they tell you, listen, you can sit here. I think it was in the back of the boat. You sit here if you don't want to get real wet, but you can sit up front if you want to get wet. And so I was getting ready to sit in the back, and Tara was like, no, we're sitting in the front because we want to get wet. So I said, okay. So they take you around. It was very nice. They take you around the Inner Harbor, like in the harbor. And when you're in there, they tell you about all the different things that are around in history. And they pointed out like where Michael Phelps lives and all this interesting stuff. So when they're in that Inner Harbor, like in the harbor, they can't go past a certain speed. But then when they get out into the harbor, like out on open water, that's where they take off and bust it and go, okay? And then they crank the music up, and then they're done talking, and they're just like, highway to the danger zone. They're out there, and you're taking off, and you're, okay. So everything's good. And they say, okay, is everybody ready? Yes. Okay. So they put their music on, and then they take off, and we're out there, and they're booking it. And it's so much fun. We're like, woo, woo. So I'm looking over this way, and then I turn over, and I hear Tara yelling, help, help. So I look over, Tara's over her face and just her bra. She's like, help, help. So I helped her get her shirt down. It was so funny. So that happened, and then so we're going along, and I said, you know, we're really not getting that wet. She said, we're not really not getting that wet, and I said, we're not getting that wet either. Next thing you know, down comes this big wave, just is like right down on us, nailed us. We got soaked. Everybody else that was back further, they didn't get anything. So we got nailed with this giant wave. And we were getting off the boat. And that when we stayed, this time when we did it, we stayed, our hotel the second year that we went was closer, much closer to Camden Yards, to Camden Park. And so we didn't have to walk it far, but we did have to walk pretty far from the boat back to our hotel room. Everybody else got off, and everybody else was like bone dry. We get off, we were soaked, like literal head to toe, like all of our clothes, shoes, socks, not to be gross, gutchies, like undergutches, bra, everything. We were soaking wet. We're walking back up, and our tennis shoes, our sneakers were just squishing because they were full of water. Oh my God, it was hilarious. And when we were getting on the boat, Tara kept saying, because it's called the Sea Dog, and she kept singing, "Sea Dog, dog." This was hilarious. So it was so funny. Oh my God, it was so funny. So, okay. Another story from Camden Yards. Listen, there were a lot of Yankee fans there, just because it's not that far from New York. And for us, I think it was like 6 hours, I think, or something like that. It wasn't bad. So I showed up, and I had on, of course, my Yankees shirt and my Yankees tote bag and my hat. So we had pretty decent seats. They weren't terrible. I think we were in the club. We were in like the club row, like not suites, but like kind of like. So we were in that area, and like, so we're here, and then like right next to us right here was all the media. So, okay, Yankees are coming up, and I'm standing up yelling, let's go Yankees, let's go, come on, yeah, woo, and people were booing, and I'm like, yeah, come on. So just a little background, when you're at a baseball game, everybody else, when a foul ball goes up, they get their hands up like this, and they get their gloves on, and they're like, I don't know, see, this shows you that I never play catch, and they're like, looking up, they're like, get it. So everybody's doing that. I am hiding. I don't want to get hit by the ball. Forget it. So this guy, the Yankee player, he is up, and keeps hitting foul balls. Well, foul balls typically are going to go like out. I'm thinking they're going to go out. We were kind of almost like directly behind first plate. Really, we were like kind of directly behind home plate. So, but a little bit off to the right. So, all these foul balls, nothing. Next thing you know, the player hits a foul ball, and it starts coming up towards our direction. So I immediately I'm like, I'm down. And everybody's hands up, trying to get it. And I'm down. My tote bag is on the floor, right on the ground at my feet, and it's open. And I hear everybody saying, where'd it go? Where'd the ball go? Where'd the ball go? And they were like, it was coming up this way. Where did it go? And I went and I just went and I looked in my tote bag to get something. And I looked. What was there? If you're saying this, then you are correct. This was in my tote bag. Look at that. That was in my tote bag. It came up towards us and went right down on the ground into my open Yankees tote bag. And I looked in it and I saw it and I said, oh. And I said, Tara. She said, what? I said, I got it. It's in my bag. Look, it's in my tote bag. She's like, what are you talking about? I said, look. And I said, I got it. And she said, oh my God. She started yelling, she got it. And I went, I got it. It's me. I got it. And I'm yelling and I'm like, oh. And then I went to the guys in the a media place, like the media guys right next to us who were in like, glass. They could see everything. And I was like, look, I got it. So yeah, I didn't even have to try. And I got this. So how about that? Sometimes it pays to be a priss and not to be a priss, to be scared of a ball because boop, this came right off a Yankees bat into its rightful owner of the Yankees tote bag. So, ha-ha! So that was that. Those are the two best stories from Camden Yards. Camden Yards is like a great place to go see a baseball game. There are plenty of like hotels in the area. There's even a hotel that I don't know the name of it, but there's a hotel that you can book that overlooks the ballpark. And because there were people that were actually watching the game on their balcony. That would be kind of cool. I'm going to throw up a picture somewhere in here, like somewhere around in here. And I believe this was at our first visit to Baltimore. And we took a tour of the ballpark and it was awesome because you got to see all over the place. The only place you didn't see was the locker room, and that's because there was a game that day. But we got to go on the field, we got to sit in the dugout, everything. So it was awesome. That was fantastic, and it wasn't that expensive. I cannot even remember how much it was. It wasn't that expensive, and it was great. And the last picture I have to show, this is when we went to Cleveland. This is when they were called the Yankees. I believe now they're called the Guardians, maybe. So that's us. I thought that was so nice. And yeah, we had really good seats for this one. For this one, we were down by the Yankees dugout. And this was before the game, and a guy was just walking around taking pictures. And he was just like, he worked, I guess, for the Indians. And he was like, would you like your picture taken? So we said, yeah. So once again, look. Oh, that was on, what was that? April 9th, 2013. Man, that was fun. And we, for that one, we ended up getting, I think we were maybe like 5 or 6 rows up from the Yankees dugout. But then it was the Yankees were blowing them out. So tons of people were leaving. So we got to go down, and we were actually right on top of the dugout. Not like right on top of it, but like we're right there at the dugout. And that was pretty cool. And for that, we stayed like real close to the ballpark. The only thing, like across the street, there was a methadone clinic, I think. And as it turns out, for that game, we were staying on the same floor as a minor league hockey team. We didn't even know it until I think it was like the Syracuse Crunch that we were staying on the same floor as. And Tara was like, oh my God, what are they, a rock band or something? Because they were good looking. No, it's the Syracuse Crunch. And on that one, we went to what was it? It was the opening. It wasn't, we didn't go to opening day, but it was that same series. It was like opening day series. And we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame on that trip as well. So I thought I would go through and show some pictures and just tell some stories. It's like summer show and tell. So that's it. That is my summer show and tell. I thought maybe since it's winter, we can evoke some sunshine and tell me about some of your favorite summer memories, or if you've ever been to a game, maybe some of your favorite, ballpark memories. With that being said, I love you. And please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there in the world. And I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.